everybody, it's Dutch. Here comes corn, per usual. Hi. So today we're going to do a video to find out if you should ask your crush to hang out. Excuse me, corn, thank you. So we have pile 1 with some coral. It's really cool. Some coral. Pile 2 with an angel worry stone that my sister gave to me. Pile number 3 with this, it's like supposed to be a rosebud or something, but it's, I don't know what it is. I think it's selenite, like a selenite rosebud or cluster or something like that, but it's cool. It's like really sparkly. See if I can get it sparkles. Okay, and then today I'm also going to do like a little oracle message with each of your piles, and then I'm going to roll this dice to see what numerology y'all should be looking out for. Alright, let's get into pile 1. Excuse me. Sorry, I just burped. Nobody watches this part. Okay. Spirit, can you please tell us if pile 1 should ask their crush to hang out? I'm getting like an attitude already for pile 1. Should they ask their crush to hang out? Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Too many. All right. Clarify the hangman, please. Wow. Okay, pile 1. I got a big message already, like about half the fucking pile fell out, but I see what it's saying. Okay, so pile 1. Spirit is saying that you are a person with a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer people, and you have a lot that you give people. You have a lot going for you in this life. You just have a lot to give. And this person has only offered you a very small offer. Like, this is you're over here, the Empress, like waiting for your last piece of the 11/11 puzzle, your last piece of the twin flame puzzle, and just fucking going hard, being amazing, being fucking awesome. And then you have this person over here who is powerful, but he is a trickster. And he's immature, he's probably younger than you, or I don't even know why I'm saying he, but this person is probably younger than you, they're probably immature, and it's like they're giving you this tiny-ass offering. Like, you are the full-blown Empress, not to mention Kali, the goddess. So you are a full-blown badass Empress, and this dude is a little fucking page. He's a little page, he's a trickster, he's immature, this person, okay? But I'm getting that, like, masculine energy. But anyway, I don't know why I'm feeling this so strong, dude. Okay, so he's coming up with this bullshit little offering and trying to start a new beginning with you, but they're not working that hard. And you're kind of like you're in limbo. You're hung up on it because you want like a new beginning. But you want a beginning in truth, and a beginning in maturity, and a beginning in respect. And they're just offering you this tiny ass little offering, and it's bullshit, and you shouldn't take it. And trying to call it a new beginning from that. and you're hung up on that, and Spirit is telling you, like, take a rest, let it go of it for a while, just fucking let it go. Let it go, take a rest, get rid of that, fuck off, like, let it go, because this person drains the shit out of you. And then all of this. So Spirit says they can't tell you, I gotta do this in order. Okay. So Spirit says they can't tell you everything right now. Because part of your lesson from this interaction is, like, it's saying they can't tell you everything because part of it is a lesson. It seems like a lesson in divine timing. You have to wait for the larger offer. You have to wait until this person goes from the Page of Pentacles, the sneaky player trickster. You have to wait for him to go from that to the committed, loving, forthcoming, and money stable King of Pentacles. You gotta wait for him to turn into the king. And it's not the right time now. This is a lesson in divine timing. It's not the right time. So before you give, you can't give any more communication. You can't give, so should you ask them to hang out? Hell no. No. Sorry, but no. Just being truthful here. And if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. But should you ask them to hang out? No. Should you ask them to communicate or spend time with you? No. You need to withhold communication, withhold connection, because Spirit just told me that if you are a heterosexual couple, you might end up having a baby when you didn't want one. Because there's a baby between you guys. Might very well be soulmates. You guys very well might be twin flames. But there is not enough of an offer. This person is too immature. They're not ready. And there is a baby between you. Like, there is, because, you know, soul contracts, the contracts that we create before we're born for our life. Like, it is written in the stars, it is written in the soul contracts that there's a baby that's wanting to be born. And maybe it's your baby, maybe it's their baby, or maybe you, like, their baby spirit that's with them, or your baby spirit that's with you. Or maybe you two really truly are destined to be together, and this is like the child that you are supposed to bear together, and now is not the right time, but that baby wants to be in the fucking flesh and wants to be born. But to be honest, it's not going to go well. It's not going to be okay if y'all aren't in a good place. If it's the wrong time, it's going to make this journey a lot harder because you're going off schedule. So yeah, withhold communication until this page turns into a king. And even then, he's still not with you because you're the empress. So you would need your emperor. So that would be the next step from king, but it's like you need him right before he's exactly ready, or you need them right before they are exactly ready to be your perfect match, because y'all are like on this spiritual journey and you're growing and you're changing, and what you have to offer each other is different. Like what this person has to offer you right now is not enough. So you need to withhold communication until the page has matured into the king, and then allow him to mature from the king into the emperor while you're together. And that very well might be after y'all like get each other pregnant, you know what I mean? Because it'll like force that grow up. But either way, it's not the right time. No, do not ask them to hang out. Withhold communication. Continue on by yourself. Continue growing and changing and being the best version of yourself that you can be. And also, don't question yourself. Follow your gut and follow this, unless you're trying to have I would never tell you what to do, but like unless it's just not the right time. That's what Spirit keeps saying. And then, oh yes, because if you rush in too quickly, there will be fighting and ultimately sadness, and it will create a barrier between you two. It will create obstacles for the child, or like this relationship. There will just be obstacles. Don't rush into anything, because you will only receive sadness and fighting and difficulty. And you'll just make your everything much harder than it has to be. You'll make your path harder than it has to be. And then Spirit's saying, like, y'all are lovers. Y'all very well be connected, but right now this is a tumultuous relationship that you hold on to too tightly. And it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to get on with your life and understand that if something belongs to you, like, if life can't, like, steal the love you're meant to find, or they can't, you know, that song. Like, if y'all are meant to be together, you will come back to each other. You will come back to each other. You will find your way back. If y'all have a baby destined to be born that's supposed to, like, do something to change humanity or help humanity, that it's, like, written in the stars, trust and believe that you will find your way back to each other if you're supposed to, because that's it. But you're being asked to have more faith, and, yeah. And then I got this little oracle card for you guys. It says, I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. So that's the card that came with you guys. That looks like the heart of Tefiti. Alright, we're going to get one goddess card for you. Okay, it looks like it chose itself. It left itself behind. We'll get one goddess card for you, and then we'll get one of these for you. Okay. So you got leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. And I feel, oh, we're getting another split. Okay. And then Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So this is just saying that, like, your guardian angels are really pushing you to, oh, and the goddess card that we got that got left behind was Artemis, individuation. So this is saying that your guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, and star family, specifically ancestors who have passed away, like your guardian angels, they are really pushing you to stay single, like, stay, and it's not even stay single. Do not, like, stay away from this person that you're asking about. Just stay away for long enough for them to have some time to grow. So it's like they're pushing this individuation, this separation from them, this moving on and creating your own life, like, away from it. And leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. So this goes back to what I was saying about, like, if they're meant for you, they will be back around. Like, you need to have faith. You go first. The universe will catch you. So, like, they'll either catch you in your bluff that this person wasn't, like, meant for you, or they'll catch you and be like, I got you. Here they are back around, like, 3 years later, and they're a way better human. And you didn't have to deal with that karma that they, because you already dealt with your karma, dudes. Like, you already you've been through it, okay? So don't drag yourself down into their karma, because if they are younger than you, think about where you were at their age if they're younger than you. And think about all the shit you had to do to grow and change and be better. So just don't take yourself along that ride with them. It's not worth it, is what Spirit's saying. But yeah. Oh, and then the dice. The dice. Yeah. The dice. 2. So you're going to look out for 2s. You're going to look out for 1s because you chose group 1. And 6. 2, 1, and 6. Okay. Thanks, group 1. Like if you liked the video. Comment if you feel like it. Subscribe if you feel like it. All that good stuff, you know. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you another time. Or I'll see you another time, hopefully. Alright, peace. Group 2. Alright. Should... My face is itchy. Alright. Should group 2... Should group 2 ask their crush? Should group 2 ask their crush to hang out? Should group 2... Whoa. So, okay. I'm just gonna get the other cards. Okay. Alright, hi group 2. So there's seriously big energy in this. Let me just get a drink really quick. There's really intense energy in this one. So the short answer is hell yes. Yes, you should. You really, really should. So the very first card that came out was express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So that's a big fat yes. That's the biggest, fattest yes I think I've ever gotten in a reading. Yes, express your love. Express yourself. The second one that came out was wedding. Wedding. The third one that came out was chemistry. And the fourth one that came out was heart-to-heart conversations. So, wedding, the situation involves marriage. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic connection here. So, like, understand that the connection that you feel between the two of you is very real and they are feeling it as well. But the fact that we got wedding and then we got this chemistry card, like, that chemistry card to me is my twin flame card in this deck. Just me personally, that's my twin flame card in this deck. So, this could be your twin soul, because look at them. When their two hands come together, they make a literal beam of light magic. So, like, this could be your twin soul. This could be the person that you're going to marry. You have to speak up, though. Like, you have to say something. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Like, the reason you feel so connected to this person, the reason you feel so attracted to this person is because there really is a true soul bond between the two of you, a very important and strong soul bond between the two of you, but you have to make that first move. You have to say something. You have to have heart-to-heart conversations. You need to express your love. Because deception, y'all are playing it cool around each other. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So I feel like neither of you want to come on too strong. I'm also getting that feeling that this could be the pile for same-sex couples as well, because it seems like expressing the feelings is kind of hard for same-sex couples, because they don't know, what's flirting, what's just being nice, whatever, you know what I mean? And that's personally speaking from, experience, too, and being somebody who's interested in men and women. But anyway, it doesn't have to be that. I just get that feeling from this pile. But yeah, so deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. It's like either one of you or both of you tries to play it cool around the other, tries to act like they don't feel too much, tries to act like they don't feel so strongly, or they're I'm also getting very nervous in the throat chakra closing. So you or them could be very nervous and have a hard time speaking about your interest in each other. You're just scared, you're nervous to do it. But Spirit is telling you to let go of this mask that you're wearing, and understand that you deserve love. You are lovable. You are lovable. So just be yourself. Take off the mask and express your love and have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person, because you have a very strong soul bond, soul connection, and it all starts with a conversation. And it seems like you guys talk, but never, you've never been I like you. I think you're pretty. I think you're good looking. We should hang out sometime. We should go on a date sometime. You guys talk, but it's never like that. You never really get to the part where you ask each other to hang out or spend time past what you're already spending. Yeah. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this tells me it's worth it to wait until the right time to ask. Don't ask in front of a bunch of people, or don't ask when someone's really busy and just trying to run past you and do some they're just in a rush, if you see them at work or anything like that, don't ask when they're really busy. Pick a good time to ask, but now this general time is a good time, this month, within the next couple weeks, now is the it would be good for you to reach out. Just make sure you do it in an appropriate setting, in an appropriate way. That way no wires get crossed and nobody gets stressed out or anything. And playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this card told me that because I felt like someone was nervous in this, it told me that it's better to have humor, make jokes, and just be really lighthearted. Just be don't even don't be like, hey, like, do you want to hang out because, like, I got a crush on you and I think you're really good looking and I was wondering if you would want to chill. I mean, you could do that, but, like, there's Spirit's just, and I guess that is playful, but Spirit's just saying, like, just be, like, lighthearted about it. Just be like, hey, like, we should hang out sometime because we have this, and this in common, you know? Just, like, really, really, like, it's no big deal. Because someone is nervous. I also get that with this deception card, that could be you kind of, like, playing down your nerves, being like, oh, like, if you want, we could chill sometime, even though, like, you think they're really cool. Yeah, okay, so then I have this oracle card that I picked for you. I only allow, that which is good into my life. No one can depress you. No one can make you anxious. No one can hurt your feelings. No one can make you anything other than what you allow inside. That was very deep. But I just felt the need to give these messages today. Okay. And then we are going to get a goddess and another oracle card in that deck. It's for advice for this, for your crush. Whoa. Okay, so the first group got Artemis, got individuation because they needed to, like, spend time alone, be more time in themselves. You got Persephone and Artemis. So this tells me, like, Persephone is cycles. This tells me this is the end of, this is the end of you being alone. This is the end of you being single. The cycle of you being single is coming to a close so that you can create a relationship with this person. And I'm just thinking about what this card could have meant. Oh, duh, no one can make you anxious without, like, other than what you allow inside. So that's a little message for, like, when you're trying to communicate with this person. Like, if you are anxious, it's because you're allowing yourself to be anxious. And please don't, like, please don't get me wrong. Like, I understand that, anxiety and depression and things like that, I know they're very real. But at the same time, like, Spirit's telling you right now, like, everything's gonna be okay. They like you. They're interested in you. So, like, when you go up to them, just try to be, like, as calm and collected as you can be. And understand that if you are feeling anxiety, sadness, or depression, there is, like, some part of you energetically that is accepting that into your space. So just don't allow that into your space. I only allow that which is good into my life. But this cycle of being an individual, like, this cycle of being alone and single and, like, individual in your daily tasks and things like that, like, that's coming to an end. That cycle is about to be over. Okay, and then we're gonna get a little piece of advice from Spirit for group 2. Okay. Starseed, what lights you up? Unbound, release old soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So release anything that is, like, dead that you need to let go of, anything that is old, anything that's worn out, anything that doesn't, like, your exes, everything. Like, release anything, release fear, release it all and let it go so that you can approach this person with confidence and with faith that they are interested in you as well. And that there is something bigger here. There's something bigger here, and that's why it brings this, like, feelings of anxiety into you, because your ego is panicking. So just release all fear, and also, like, what lights you up. Like, this is a little bit of advice to talk about, like if y'all have similar interests, invite this person to, like, do your similar interests together, or invite them to, like, have a conversation about your similar interests. This is, like, what lights you up, what makes you happy, what can you talk about, what do you like to do that you could see yourself doing with this person. Like, that's what you need to invite them to do when you hang out, and it will work. Y'all will hang out. And we're gonna get some numerology numbers for you. 7 and also 2, because you watched this video, so the number 2, and 8. 7 and 8. And so you're in a sequence. Wow, 7, 8. you're moving on, you're moving up, you're moving up the tier. So those are 3 numbers for you to look into: 2, 7, and 8, and then the sequence 7, 8. Whew, okay, wow, that was awesome, group 2. Let me know how it goes. Like if you feel like it, subscribe if you feel like it, comment if you feel like it, and I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again another time. Should group 3 ask the person to hang out? Should group 3 ask their crush to hang out? All right. Hi, group 3. So it seems like, so y'all are either interested in somebody who is in a relationship, like married or in a relationship, or you are trying to bring back a past relationship, go back to a past lover, somebody who you already had a commitment with, somebody who it didn't work out with, somebody who you already tried it like multiple times and it never fucking works. So don't think about them too much is basically what Spirit's saying. Like, or either that or you're interested in somebody who's in a committed relationship, like a marriage or like a long-term relationship. But either way, there's like a lot of history, whether it's this person has history with the person they're in a relationship with, or whether the history is between you and this person, like somebody you used to fuck with, somebody you used to date, like be interested in. Like, I feel like you were together for a while. If you were together, like this feels like long term. There's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of sorrow surrounding this relationship. There's a lot of looking back on the past, not noticing what blessings are in front of you now. And it's like you've been trying to manifest communication with this person and manifest a new beginning and manifest like a new basically a new life with them, manifest a family, a happy home, a life, like a connection. You've been basically trying to manifest this communication of them. Oh, I just heard in my head, it could even be your subconscious. Like, you could subconsciously be your soul could subconsciously be trying to reconnect. Ooh, I feel that deeply. I'm having a hard time breathing. Could be subconsciously trying to reconnect to a soul from a past relationship, or somebody who you know you can't have because they're like in a relationship. And your soul has been reaching out, trying to like manifest the communication, trying to create a happy home and family life with this person. And Spirit saying like, slow the fuck down, dude. Slow down. And this could be a fire sign, they might not be. But I see fire, earth, water, air. I see it all here, okay? So I guess it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so Spirit's saying slow your fucking rolls, slow the fuck down. You're taking on way too much. You're carrying way more than you can hold. Think to the original Rider-Waite deck with the dude with all the fucking 10 fucking rods on his back, okay? Like, and he's like about to get fucking knocked out by that big ass bundle of them. So Spirit's saying slow the fuck down. You're taking on too much, and you're too much in the past. Your subconscious is living too deeply in the past. They just told me too, your surroundings might be reflecting your mental state. So your house might be kind of messy, or like you might be eating really bad, or really just like eating your feelings, you know, like little coping skills that you used to cope with, you know, shopping, like the unhealthy coping skills that maybe you haven't used in a while, they're resurfacing. But this is all to help you resurface them and recycle them and get them like completely out, like recycle them back to the earth. But they are saying slow your roll, stop manifesting this person. Either realize that you're subconsciously doing it or stop consciously doing it. 5 of Pentacles, they're telling you that like this person really did a number on you. This person really hurt your self-esteem. They hurt your pockets for sure. They might have stolen from you even, like, yeah, or they just, you know, you spent a lot of money with them or on them, and it's like Spirit's telling you like the worst is over, fucking leave that in the past and continue on your way towards sanctuary. Like continue towards sanctuary and continue to down your path of truth. And it's like it's almost like the ancestors are looking over their shoulder, like back at them, like, do not fucking come back. Do not, like, do not. And they're, like, looking at you too, like, don't you dare reach out. Yeah, so the short answer to your question, should you ask them to hang out? Fuck no. Okay, 6 of Swords, yeah, they want you to keep it moving, don't look back, remember the reasons why you left. Don't get caught up in those feelings of like, oh, we used to have these good times together, and like, this was fun, and this was fun. They're like, no. Like, you don't have, like, they need you to remember the really bad things that happened, the really scary things, the really terrible things that you really hated about that relationship. And or like, if you're somebody who's fallen for taking people before because you're emotionally unavailable, so you fall for emotionally unavailable people so that you can't get hurt because you can't really like take the rejection as seriously when somebody's already in a fucking relationship. Like, it's like you're self-sabotaging, allowing yourself to fail before it even begins. Like, if this is a pattern for you, Spirit's like, keep it moving and don't look back. Remember the reasons why you left, or remember the reasons why you got hurt last time you tried this bullshit. Like, the last time you did this, like, it was the same shit. The reason that this is happening is because the Hanged Man, Neptune is in retrograde, my dudes. Like, Neptune is in retrograde, and right now it's bringing back the exes, but it's also showing us the truth. And also Mercury retrograde was bringing back a lot of exes and just fucking throwing bullshit in people's faces. Yeah, Mercury retrograde will tell you where you are with your karma, because it won't affect you too deeply if you're really working down your soul path and really working on removing your karma and growing. Releasing your karmic debt. But anyway, so Neptune is in retrograde. It's bringing back the exes, but it's also shining light on truth and cutting away the illusions. So it's trying to remind you of why you left this person in the first place, or why this kind of relationship, this kind of falling in love with people who don't love you back, why does this hurt you? You know, why don't you want to do that? Why did you get yourself out of it last time? And yeah, this is you. You're literally chained up. You're chained up in your aloneness. Like, if you're alone and you're thinking about an ex because you're like, well, they always wanted me, they always liked me, they always took me back. Or if you're alone and interested in a person in a committed relationship, like, these are your own shackles. These are your own chains of aloneness. And the second that you stop looking in the past at past relationships or looking towards unavailable, emotionally unavailable and physically unavailable people, the second you stop doing that, like, you break those chains and you allow yourself to have a relationship, a good relationship, a relationship that you deserve. So it's like these chains are of your own device. This is of your own doing. But Spirit really needs you to go within, deal with your shadow side, and let those emotions run free, baby. Let those emotions fucking pour out. Cry it out, my dudes. Like, fixed water, Queen of Cups. Like, this is the Scorpio card. Still waters run deep, right? But what else is it about still water? When water sits too long, it gets poisonous. When it sits too long, it gets toxic. Like, water needs to move to be safe. So, like, those still waters run deep. Those traumas that make you act this way, they run deep. But they're toxic. They're literally toxic to your existence. So it's up to you because you are in charge of your own survival. You are in charge of your own life. It's up to you to go within, let that water, like, start running and flowing again. Let those tears start flowing. Do a little crying. Go within and move that still water. Still water is running too deep. Those traumas are running too deep. And it's time to get it moving and feel and let them come to the surface so that you can break these chains, break the ancestral patterns, the ancestral curses that lie within your family dynamic, that lie within your subconscious and your psyche, that have been with you for generations and generations. I'm not talking about you born right now. I'm talking about your soul. Like, over lifetimes, like, you accept. The reason we have to keep coming back is because we can't learn we can't learn the karmic lessons that we, like, were set out to learn in the life before. So we have to come back to finish out our lessons. So, like, don't end up back here again because you can't learn your lessons. So they're like, break the chains, break the ancestral curse, and allow those still waters, those traumas, allow them to flow, allow them to run. Let them up to let them out and be done with them. Let yourself cry. They also just told me to build a fire. Like, you need to build a fire and you need to burn shit. You need to burn old journals. You need to write down old ways of being, old bad habits that you don't want. Y'all need to burn that. And what you need to do is write it and then fold it up and you set it on fire with, like, the fire element, which turns it to smoke, the air element. Then let it, like, settle into the ground, which is the earth element. Then pour water on it, which is water element, and then it is given to the ether. It is no longer festering within you, okay? And I had a friend tell me recently, drop the story, feel the feelings. Like, when you're dealing with traumas, don't focus too much on the details of the story or trying to remember exactly how it was, like, because your brain wants to do that, your ego wants to do that. So you gotta drop the story and feel the feelings. What the fuck did you actually feel? Did you ever ask yourself, in these times what you were feeling? So yeah, drop the story, feel the feelings. Okay, we're going to get a goddess card and then an oracle card. Okay, we'll take all three. So the goddess card that you got was Hathor. You got contentment. And then you got align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So yeah, Spirit is saying you have to get rid of that which is not you. Get rid of that which is no longer serving you. Send it back from whence it came. Let it go into the earth to be recycled back into healthy energy. But this reminds me of like a fragmented, traumatized, like because like trauma does fragment your mind. Trauma can change your personality or personalities, like give you personalities. Trauma is very much mind control. So Spirit needs you to regain control of your mind and put back together the pieces in proper alignment and let go of that which does not serve you. And tune into the inner temple. Tune into the portal of your heart. Devotion to your healing, devotion to yourself. Looking within and finding the answers within. Yes, I just decided I need to give you this card as well, because I was almost going to put this with you guys, and now it makes sense. Okay, and then also Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So it's important for you to step out of these old ways, release that karmic debt, because you have a mission to fulfill. You have a soul contract. And if you don't fulfill it, you'll have to come back and do it over again. And you've already lived so much life. You've already learned so many lessons. Don't you want this time to count? Right? So, and then through all of this, you will be content. Through all of this, you will nurture your inner child. You will show your inner child love. And you will give back to yourself so that you are able to give back to humanity and live the life you were destined to live. And then the card I picked for you, and the card that was looking at me, but I only picked one card for you, but I'm going to read this one too because it makes sense. I am in support of everything in my life. Everything you are against can be restated in a way that puts you in support of something. Instead of being at war, be at peace. Be at peace. Instead of being against poverty, be for prosperity. That's big on like the lack mindset or abundance mindset. Look into that. Everything you're against can be restated in a way that puts you in support of something. Instead of being at war, be at peace. Instead of being against poverty, be for prosperity. And then this one. I look for the meaning of life within myself. If you want to find a deeper meaning in your life, you can't find it in the opinions or the beliefs that have been handed to you. You have to go to that place within yourself. Yeah. If you want to find a deeper meaning in your life, you can't find it in the opinions or the beliefs that have been handed to you from generation to generation. You have to go to that place within yourself. Wow. Now I'm going to do a little roll this dice to see numerology to look out for you. So 3 is your first number because you picked group 3. 6 is your second number. And 7 is your second number. So you got a sequence. You got 6, 7. So look into the numerology of 3, look into the numerology of 6, look into the numerology of 7, and look into the sequence numerology of 6, 7. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you feel like it, subscribe if you feel like it, comment if you feel like it, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to say a quick thank you to my guides. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, and protectors for allowing me to be the channel through which this message flows. And thank you for truth and advice. Amen Ashe. Alright guys, I hope to see you again sometime. Thanks to all my viewers, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks to everybody who interacts with me on this channel and gives me lovely compliments and words of encouragement. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Alright, bye.